Hey, so this is my video for Project Zero's gold points. I'm going to be showing you that I implemented elastic collisions. So very quickly, in the planetsextreme.txt file, I changed Mercury. I changed Mercury to be Kevin. I changed Venus to be Squirrel. I changed Earth to be Acorn 3. Another notable change, I played around with the X and Y velocities so that when I first start my program, um, Kevin, which is Mercury, hits the squirrel, which is Venus, and the squirrel later on hits the acorn. So the first collision between Kevin and the squirrel happens really quickly, so you're going to have to pay attention. The second one happens a lot later. So I'm going to be showing the program twice. First one right now. So as you can see, Kevin hit the squirrel hit the acorn, and because gravity is still intact, Mars is just left orbiting. And now I'm going to show you one more time. So Kevin hits the squirrel hits the acorn, and I'm going to show you how I implemented these elastic collisions. So I used this website, and I basically got, after a lot of looking at math, I found that when two objects collide, the final velocity for the first object is denoted by this equation, and the final velocity of the second object is denoted by this equation. Now, so this was, or how I implemented this was, in my Planets Extreme class, I had a static method that named update collision, and in that static method, I would calculate the final velocities for both of the planets for x and y and set them accordingly. And in the n-body extreme class, right before calling update, I coded a nested for loop, and inside the second loop there was an if statement saying that if the two planets were within a certain distance. So in my case, I played around with the files for a bit and kept looking at the program and decided that the distance would be 6.3 times 10 to the ninth. And that's not very important. That's really just me trying to see how close it is to be considered, how close a planet should be to be considered touching. And I just came across that arbitrary number, and in the programs I ran, it seemed fine. It seemed realistic. So if the two planets are closer than that number, I run the update collision method on the two planets, and then I run update. So the planets basically they collide, and it looks like an elastic collision. Thank you, and that's it.